a homemade caramel vanilla creamer. 1 cup of water, 1 cup of
Hey y'all, so we're gonna make some homemade tortillas tonight. My dad is Pop's Kitchen. If you haven't seen him, I'll add his link at the bottom of the description box. He's making fajitas, so I'm making homemade tortillas. You're gonna need very simple ingredients: salt. The best thing to add is bacon grease. Is it going?
I'm getting you on mine.
Oh, okay. The best thing to go is bacon grease, and then we have some homemade lard that I did for the very first time. I'm excited to throw in there as well. You could use oil. We've noticed that oil doesn't do the best on the flavoring and the flakiness of the tortilla. So 3 cups of flour. We're going to add a 1/3 cup of bacon grease and lard together. You can do half-half, you can do whole. I don't have enough bacon grease to do 1/3 of a cup, so what I don't have, I'll replace with the lard. A utensil, you don't have to be fancy, you can use a fork, but I'm going to use this little whisk here, and we're going to put all that together, roll it out, and throw it in a pan. Grease. Is it going?
I'm getting you on mine.
Oh, okay. The best thing to go is bacon grease, and then we have some homemade lard that I did for the very first time. I'm excited to throw in there as well. You could use oil. We've noticed that oil doesn't do the best on the flavoring and the flakiness of the tortilla. So we have 3 cups of flour. That's the first thing you're gonna want. You can do just regular all-purpose flour, nothing crazy, no fanciness here.
Do you want one?
Babe, run to the house and get baking powder, please. My mom does not.
Baking powder?
Yeah, baking.
I'm not gonna run, but I will speed walk.
Yeah, I didn't.
Please.
This is my vlog.
Oh, hi, Scotty's vlog.
My channel.
Pop's Place. Hi, Pop's Place channel.
Stupid.
People of Pop's Place.
Yep, found it, babe.
I only had to walk to the bake charger.
Teaspoon. Boom. Okay. I lied to you. We need 1 more ingredient, baking powder. That slipped my mind until I started the process. You're going to take 1 teaspoon. You're going to do all dry first. Teaspoon of salt. We're using Himalayan salt. You can use whatever salt you have. Mix up your dry ingredients really quick. Those fajitas smell amazing. And then that 1/3 cup. If you realize my kitchen looks different, it's because I'm at my parents' house. You will see this kitchen a lot in Pop's Place. 1/2. And again, while I'm trying to find the right measuring cup. Boom. Okay. Here's our 1/3 cup. We're going to grab all the bacon grease that we can grab. I have pretty close to it, actually. We are almost there. Okay. You can find this on my TikTok shop. It's linked. And then let's try this lard out. Ooh, she vacuum sealed a little bit. And this is pork lard. You can do beef lard, pork lard. Either is going to work just fine. You can even use avocado oil if you want something a little healthier in that means. Alright. So now we're going to drop that oil in there. Excuse me. Awesome. Take that little ladle that you have or fork. Either works just fine. It really, really does. You want the water to be hot, not cold, and not warm. As hot as your little sink will let you get it. You're going to need a cup of that. Okay. 1 cup of warm water or hot water. And we're gonna keep mixing this up. I have an audience behind me, so this is a different view for me.
You see us all the time.
Yeah, but you're never staring at me cook in the kitchen.
Because you're making
Neither
tortillas.
is my dad.
Because you're usually on the other side of this camera.
I'm on the other side of the camera. If you go to Pop's Place, which I really hope you guys do, there's a ton of good recipes, good stuff, non-biased speaking here. And I'm on the other side of the camera all the time, so it's new for me. You have to make sure this is all extremely well incorporated with each other. There we go. Did you use one of the packets? No. Oh. Alright, we're almost there. This is a good consistency, but just keep mixing just a tad bit to get all of that flour. Now again, I am at a different location. I'm at my dad's and my mom's. So I don't have my normal... Actually, I'm going to send my husband to go get it. Hey babe, can you go get my mat? My bread mat. So, okay, we're at a good consistency here. And just get all of that good stuff off of there. Okay. Let's move out of the way a little bit so we have room to roll these out. But that was how easy and quick that is. The hardest, longest part, I guess you could say, is the rolling out, and those really aren't that hard to do. But good consistency right here. This is exactly what we want. And if you notice in your climate that it's still a little too dry, just add a tiny bit of hot water. I'd start about a teaspoon per each until you get that consistency that you want. And I don't have one of those, so I'm excited. Is that the one I got you for Christmas?
No, this is one Mom. This is one we got from H-E-B. This is called Chinaware from H-E-B.
This is Pops. He's the main chef of Pop's Kitchen. He is letting me use his tortilla pan, so that's nice. All right. He's here with the goods.
Retake.
There you go. Okay, so here's that nifty thing I was just telling you guys about. You guys can see that consistency a little better now that it's out on here. Just gonna roll it all together to make sure that we've got all these little bits and pieces together.
Let me get this warm for you.
Please. Yeah, because once I roll it out, it'll be ready. Alright, so now, got me this good little ball going. Add that in here. Where? There she is. You don't have to have one of these. You can just use a regular knife. I do a lot of baking and cooking in the kitchen, you guys know, so I have one. Cut it in half and do tiny pieces. We have noticed the hard way that the bigger pieces are like burrito-sized tortillas. So move those out. There we go. And same thing. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to take this here to just kind of get the remnants of what's left. Okay. Now, roll into a ball. I flatten it out just a tad bit. My dad said he has a rolling pin. Pops, where's your rolling pin?
What's on there?
There it is. Okay, and then you just start to roll it out. Just like this. And then you want them to be super, super thin. The first time I ever made tortillas, they were more like a flauta. So make sure you roll them out as thin as possible. When you think they're going to tear, keep going.
Do you use a special flour or just normal flour?
Normal flour. All-purpose flour works just fine. I'm used to my wooden roller. It doesn't have like the twisty. keep flipping it to get a better shape.
Side be rolling. That one kind of looks like Maine.
Right. Like a chef's juice, dude.
Let's see what sous chef Josh is doing. Sous chef Josh, what are you doing?
Right now, I'm about to put the fajitas on the smoker to finish the sear.
Play a game of how many states can my tortillas represent. Okay, I want to show you guys how thin that is. Okay, you can still keep going out at that consistency. Rolled her up there. Now let me show you. That is how thin you want it. Hopefully this camera is picking up how thin it is. Very flamboyant.
Flamboyant?
Very thin. Yeah.
Flamboyant?
Very flimsy. Very thin. And then we're gonna give me that plate.
Corey would be flamboyant. I'm not sure that tortilla is quite that.
Shout out to the gay brother.
Hold on.
He lives down in the neighborhood around Austin.
Okay, so we're gonna take a very hot pan. You can spray some butter like Pops just did. You're gonna lay it flat on there. And I will show you guys when it's time to flip. You can
Tortilla footage here. That's the first tortilla on the tortilla pan. Doing what she do.
We now have some homemade tortillas that are going to be perfect for fajitas. And don't worry, I'll show you the fajitas because they're going to be amazing. That's amazing. Alright, you guys, hit that like and follow button down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Of course, check that description box. It will have all of Pop's Kitchen's information. Love you guys. See you in the next one.